What if everything you believed about your INFJ nature was just the tip of an iceberg? What if the very traits you cherish, your empathy, intuition, and idealism, also hide a darker potential that could either shatter your world or become your greatest strength? Today, we're challenging the conventional wisdom about INFJs. We're diving deep into the abyss of INFJ psychology to expose the dark potential lurking beneath your gentle exterior. Prepare for an eye-opening journey where we reveal not just your strengths, but also the hidden forces that can hold you back or propel you to new heights. This is not for the faint-hearted. This is INFJ Unleashed. Welcome to Psych IQ. In this video, we're exploring the multifaceted world of INFJ psychology, where light and darkness coexist. INFJs are known for their compassionate and intuitive nature, but beneath that surface lies a complex interplay of deep emotions and hidden potential. Today, we're unveiling the dark side of your INFJ identity, a side that, when embraced, can unlock unparalleled personal and social growth. Understanding your darker impulses isn't about self-judgment. It's about empowerment. By confronting these shadow aspects, you can transform vulnerabilities into tools for resilience, creativity, and authentic connection. Whether these traits have been a source of personal pain or untapped potential, acknowledging and integrating them can lead to profound self-awareness and a more balanced life. Drawing inspiration from legendary figures like Carl Jung and other renowned psychologists, we'll examine the concept of the shadow self and how it applies to the INFJ personality. Jung taught us that our repressed emotions and hidden impulses can be gateways to deeper understanding and growth. Today, we'll see how these theories apply directly to you and your journey as an INFJ. This isn't just an academic exploration, it's a call to action. Embracing the full spectrum of your identity, including its darker aspects, is the first step towards reclaiming your power. When you integrate both light and shadow, you're not only more authentic, but also better equipped to navigate life's challenges and foster meaningful connections with others. Understanding the obstacles INFJs face is essential to appreciating both their extraordinary strengths and their hidden vulnerabilities. In this section, we dive deep into the internal and external challenges that can impede the personal growth of an INFJ. Recognizing these challenges is the first step toward transforming them into opportunities for empowerment. Emotional overload. INFJs feel emotions with an intensity that can be both a blessing and a curse. Their heightened sensitivity means they absorb not only their own feelings, but also the emotional undercurrents of those around them. This constant influx can lead to emotional overload, where even minor stressors trigger disproportionate reactions. The result is often a state of perpetual exhaustion and confusion about where one person's feelings end and another's begin. Perfectionism and self-criticism. Driven by a relentless pursuit of an ideal, INFJs set sky-high standards for themselves. When reality falls short of these ideals, they experience severe self-criticism. This perfectionism, fueled by an inner critic that never seems satisfied, can lead to a cycle of self-doubt and procrastination. Every small failure is magnified, reinforcing the belief that they are not enough, an internal narrative that can be debilitating over time. The paradox of empathy. While empathy is one of the INFJ's greatest assets, it can also be a double-edged sword. The ability to deeply understand and share others' emotions often leaves INFJs vulnerable to emotional pain. The more they empathize, the more they risk being overwhelmed by the suffering of others. This paradox creates an inner conflict, the desire to connect on a profound level versus the need to protect themselves from emotional harm. Society often paints INFJs as eternally calm, nurturing, and selfless beings. However, the reality is far more complex. The expectation to always be the empathetic caretaker can force INFJs to suppress their own needs and internal struggles. This societal pressure not only leads to burnout, but also exacerbates the internal conflict between their idealized public persona and their private emotional reality. In a world that rewards extroversion, quick success, and superficial charm, INFJs are frequently misunderstood. Their introspective and often unconventional approach to life sets them apart in ways that can lead to isolation. The pressure to conform to mainstream ideals forces many INFJs to hide their darker, more complex sides, which can lead to feelings of alienation and a profound sense of not belonging. According to Carl Jung, everyone harbors a shadow, the collection of repressed emotions, fears, and impulses that we choose to ignore. For INFJs, this shadow is particularly potent. In their effort to maintain an image of calm and compassion, they often suppress aspects of themselves that they deem undesirable. Over time, these repressed elements can accumulate, creating internal tension and sometimes erupting in unhealthy ways. The failure to confront and integrate these darker aspects can lead to self-sabotaging behaviors. INFJs might find themselves stuck in patterns of procrastination, self-criticism, or even avoidance of opportunities for growth. This internal conflict between the ideal self and the unacknowledged shadow can hinder progress, making it difficult for INFJs to celebrate achievements or pursue their true passions. The introspective nature of INFJs often drives them to constantly analyze and question every thought and emotion. While self-reflection is a powerful tool for personal growth, overscrutiny can lead to a perpetual state of anxiety and self-doubt. This relentless internal dialogue not only magnifies their flaws, but also creates an environment where existential dread can thrive. With a heightened awareness of both their strengths and weaknesses, INFJs can become burdened by the weight of their own thoughts. The constant questioning of life's meaning, coupled with an acute awareness of their imperfections, can sometimes spiral into existential anxiety, a feeling of being overwhelmed by the complexity and unpredictability of life. Understanding these challenges requires a deep dive into the inner workings of the INFJ psyche. Self-awareness is the cornerstone of overcoming internal conflicts. Recognizing that these struggles are not signs of weakness, but rather aspects of a deeply complex personality, is the beginning of a transformative journey. The ultimate challenge for INFJs is to integrate these disparate parts of their identity. Embracing both the light and the dark is essential for authentic growth. By acknowledging the shadow self and learning to work with it, rather than against it, INFJs can transform internal turmoil into a wellspring of creativity, resilience, and genuine strength. Recognizing and understanding these challenges is not about fostering despair. It's about laying the groundwork for true self-empowerment. When INFJs begin to see their vulnerabilities as integral parts of their identity, they unlock the potential for profound personal transformation. This is the essence of growth, a journey that transforms every obstacle into an opportunity for deeper insight and authentic living. In this section, we transition from understanding the challenges of the INFJ psyche to exploring actionable techniques and strategies that can transform these struggles into sources of personal empowerment. Here, we delve into practical methods and mindful practices that help integrate the darker aspects of your personality, enabling you to harness them as powerful tools for growth. Start by dedicating time each day to write about your thoughts, emotions, and recurring patterns. Let your writing flow without judgment. Over time, this practice will help you identify repressed emotions and recurring themes that need attention. Engage in meditation sessions that focus on visualizing and confronting your shadow self. Imagine meeting the parts of you that you usually avoid and explore what these parts might be trying to communicate. Consider working with a therapist skilled in Jungian psychology. Professional guidance can offer a safe space to confront and integrate the aspects of your personality you've kept hidden. Reflective questions. What are the recurring negative thoughts that arise during stressful times? Which emotions or memories do I find most challenging to acknowledge? How can I transform these suppressed elements into learning opportunities? Practice techniques like deep breathing, progressive muscle relaxation, and mindful walking. These can help you remain present and manage overwhelming emotions as they arise. Train yourself to identify and name your emotions accurately. This process creates distance from the emotions, making it easier to process them rationally. Whether through painting, writing, music, or any creative pursuit, expressing your inner turmoil can serve as a powerful release and a method of transformation. Let your creativity be the bridge between your internal struggles and external expression. Set small creative projects with clear objectives. This not only gives your emotions a constructive outlet, but also builds confidence in your ability to channel intense feelings productively. Shift your focus from achieving perfection to acknowledging progress. Celebrate each small step that brings you closer to integrating your light and dark sides. Instead of dwelling on failures, reframe them as opportunities to learn. Every setback can offer insights that fuel personal evolution. Develop daily affirmations that remind you of your worth, even in moments of imperfection. Replace self-criticism with gentle encouragement. Remind yourself that vulnerability and mistakes are natural parts of the human experience, especially for someone as deep and introspective as you. Instead of being overwhelmed by grand visions, break them into achievable steps. This helps bridge the gap between your high ideals and the practical steps needed to reach them. Allow yourself the flexibility to adjust goals as you learn more about your internal processes. This adaptability is key to maintaining momentum without succumbing to the fear of failure. Learn to set clear boundaries in your personal and professional life. Understand that saying no is sometimes necessary to preserve your emotional energy. Make self-care a non-negotiable part of your routine. Whether it's through regular exercise, leisure activities, or time with loved ones, protecting your emotional reserves is essential for sustainable growth. Embrace Jung's theory that every individual carries a shadow. Recognize that integrating this hidden part of yourself is not a sign of weakness, but rather an essential step toward wholeness. Draw on the works of other influential psychologists who have explored the depths of human emotion. Their insights can serve as valuable frameworks for understanding your own internal struggles. Apply these psychological concepts to everyday situations. When you encounter emotional turbulence or self-doubt, recall Jung's teachings and view these moments as invitations to further self-exploration and integration. Keep exploring new theories and practices in psychology. As you expand your understanding, you empower yourself with a diverse toolkit to handle the complexities of the INFJ experience. By actively engaging in these exploration and development strategies, you can transform your internal challenges into a source of strength and creativity. Remember, the goal isn't to eliminate your darker aspects, but to integrate them into a richer, more balanced self-awareness. This integration paves the way for genuine personal growth, where every part of your identity contributes to a resilient, empowered, and authentic you. Today's exploration into INFJ psychology has revealed that the path to true self-empowerment lies in embracing both the light and dark within you. We discussed how your sensitivity, while a source of immense strength, can also lead to emotional overload, perfectionism, and self-doubt. By acknowledging your shadow and integrating it through techniques such as shadow work, mindfulness, creative expression, and realistic goal setting, you transform vulnerabilities into powerful tools for personal growth. When you learn to accept and work with every aspect of your personality, you unlock a new level of authenticity and resilience. This integration doesn't erase the challenges you face. Instead, it empowers you to overcome them, creating a life where both your light and dark sides contribute to your unique brilliance. It's time to redefine what it means to be an INFJ. No longer must you be confined to the stereotype of the endlessly empathetic idealist. Instead, embrace your complexity as a badge of honor, a testament to your capacity for deep introspection, passion, and transformative change. Every struggle you've endured has shaped you into a dynamic force capable of inspiring profound personal and social evolution. Now, we want to hear from you. How have you experienced the darker sides of your INFJ nature? What challenges have you overcome? And which techniques have empowered you to transform vulnerability into strength? Share your personal stories in the comments below. Your insights could help someone else find their way through the darkness. If this video resonated with you, please like, share, and subscribe to Psych IQ. Let's build a community where every INFJ feels empowered to embrace all aspects of their personality, both light and shadow. Don't forget to check out our other videos on personal development and psychology. From deep dives into personality types to practical self-care routines, there's a wealth of content waiting to guide you on your journey of self-discovery. Remember, your INFJ identity is a tapestry woven with threads of light and darkness. Embrace every part of it, for it is this very complexity that gives you the power to transform your life and inspire those around you. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to reading your comments. Keep questioning, keep exploring, and never stop growing.